Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for being here. Today I have a VR and project share for another challenge I'm entering. And this one is for with Love Bre, and this is for her birthday challenge that she's hosting. And this is due on March 18th, so there is still a little bit of time left to enter. She just wants it postmarked by the 18th. And all she's asking for is 4 handmade items. She is requesting, if possible, she prefers to have you use Maggie Holmes' Garden Party or Sweet Story, but like she said, if you don't have those items, no problem, just use what you have. And she also has a couple of other options for extra points, and those are doing a VR and a reposting of her video, and then a 3D project. And so I have Garden Party, and that's what I decided to use since it kind of feels like spring a little bit, and I love this collection. So this is what I came up with. I started with the 4 handmade items and ended up just making 3 of these. And how she's doing it is it could just be one, like you could do one page flag, 1 rosette, 1 bow, and 1 other thing, and that's considered your 4 items. It doesn't have to be a set. So I made her 3 little flags here, and I've also put a little paper clip so she can reuse this bag topper. And again, I used Maggie Holmes' Sweet Story, so this is the bag topper, and I think it turned out really cute. I've added a lot of charm dangles off of here. There's a teacup, a bow, hearts, another bow. All of these things are in the collection somewhere, and I love all the colors. So there's that little charm there. And then I believe I got this bow die bag topper from KS Crafts, I think. And then I did the Starburst, like the 3 layers, and puffed those up. I added some mint wire back here. And then just use some of the puffy stickers. There's a chipboard piece. I used a couple of the diamond dots. So she can reuse that. There's a pink doily back there that kind of reuse that bag topper. And then I love making these. And these are totally inspired by Sharas IG. They're just so much fun. I think I like mini projects. So this is what they look like. This is the first one. I just used regular toothpicks. And then I put the little pom-poms on after I added a wire wrapped bead on a little jump ring. And these wire wrap beads I got from Beck at the Pink Papery, and it was so nice to just be able to pull it out of my already pre-wire wrapped beads to add to these projects. So I did that for all of them. And then I did stitch on every one of the pieces of paper for the flag itself, which I cover up, but I like the way it looks. You can see some of it. And then I've just added stickers from the collection. There's chipboard pieces. I had these gold hearts. Not wire wrap. This is gold thread that I've wrapped around the little sentiment. And then puffy stickers, and I just kind of layered it up. I did add some puffy dots, you can see there. So it's got a lot of dimension. So that's the first one. And this is the second. I love the way this one turned out. It's super chunky. And again, did the same thing. A toothpick, added the pre-made wire wrapped bead, and a pom-pom that just secures it on there. And then this one I've really just stuck with the smaller chipboard pieces, stickers, and then like I have that sticker book from the collection. I just cut these out for the little sentiments. This one I used some gold thread, so that's that one. And then this is the last one. And it turned out cute too. So same idea, sticker from the collection, chipboard pieces, puffy stickers, another chipboard piece, and then gold thread. And then the pre-made wire wrap bead. So those are just kind of extras, just because I really enjoy making those. And so then I thought, well, I'm going to do a 3D project. I've kind of been in a rut with crafting lately, and so I thought maybe if I just followed a tutorial and not really had to think about what I was doing, I thought maybe that would help me kind of get back into the swing of crafting. So I went to this tutorial by Kayla Crafts, and I will list her information along with Bre's information in the description box. But she has this really easy tutorial for this messenger bag. And so I just thought, well, I'm going to make one of those. And I love the way it turned out with the garden party paper. So I did do stitching using gold all the way around it, on the straps, on the actual body of the messenger bag itself. I did stitching on the accordion pieces. And then I did a little rosette that is kind of like an award ribbon that I made, and stitched on the chipboard piece and just kept this pretty simple. There's some gold thread back here, gold sparkly tulle, and I put that on the center there. And then I believe I got these little, I think they're resin flat back bows. I believe I got these from Anna at Memory Decks Obsessed, and I just put those on the little pieces where these straps slide into. And I think it turned out cute. And then I didn't have brads, which is what Kayla used for hers, but I just added flat backs for the top here on the handle. Did stitching on all of that as well. And so you have to put something in it. So this is what I've created, and I love it. It holds so much stuff. So really fun tutorial. If you haven't made one yet, you should give it a shot. They're fun to do. So one of the things that Bre had asked is she wanted to get these embellishments so that when she gets her paper out, the garden party or sweet story, that she could easily grab already pre-made embellishments, or like rosettes that are made, but she can embellish them. So I went ahead and created several rosettes for her. So this is like my number one item. I guess number two if you count the flags. But again, she only wanted like one rosette. It did not have to be a set. So I made a couple of them that have tulle on them. And then I just made a couple of the smaller ones. And I got, these are Cocoa and Reno dyes. The snowflake ones, really fun. And this is also a snowflake die. Whoops. So there's that. And then I did just a standard rosette. I love this paper. And then I did stitching on two of them where the gold thread is sticking out from every single one of the little panels. So those were a little time consuming, but I love the texture it gives them. So she can just pull these out and embellish them however she'd like. And then I created the Starbursts. I love making these. So these are just layered 3 times with a big, medium, and a small. And then I've added puff dots between each of the layers to give it good dimension. And then I just embellished them with diamond dots, a lot of the puffy stickers again, and then the smaller chipboard pieces from the collection. And then in the sticker book from this collection, there are a bunch of these little, which I love, they're tiny little sentiments that they go on these little pieces really cute, really well. And then I've added some gold thread back here. And then on this one, I basically did the same thing, but I added the gold eyelash trim. I stitched on several of the chipboard pieces just to give it more dimension and interest, texture. So those are those two, and then these are these two. And basically did the same thing on these as well. So this one I used the eyelash trim, layered it up, and then this one I've done some gold thread peeking out there and layered it up and added a little butterfly. So I think those turned out really cute. So those are those. And then lastly, I made her some stitched bows, which bows go well on anything, in my opinion. So she can just pull from these whenever she's doing a project and just add them to anything. So I added some charms or beads again, and just stitched on all of the layers. There's 3 bow layers on each one of these, and I stitched on every one of them. And then added the flat backs from, I think I got these at Hobby Lobby for the centers. So I'm happy with how those turned out. And these are those. So that is my entry for Bre. She's with Love Bre on Instagram and YouTube, and I will link her information down below. Again, there's still a little bit of time left to enter if you're interested. It's not postmarked, doesn't need to be postmarked until March 18th. So that's it for today. I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.